Underwriting for this program was provided by Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road. Papa John's, locally owned and operated.
We're about to be, yeah, we are right now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here on February 12th, 2019 for a Titanic basketball game between Harrison High School and Norwood Indians. And I am Jack Bolden. I'm here with Nate Bolden.
Hello, everybody.
And Nate, we've got a pretty evenly matched couple of teams tonight.
Looks to be height-wise and strength-wise.
Norwood comes in looking for their fourth win, and Harrison comes in. Their record's 8-11, and they're 6-5 in their conference, which is the Southwest Ohio Conference. And basically, all the conference games are played in, and we're just kind of finishing up the year with the last two games. Friday night will be senior night for Norwood, and then tournament starts. So Norwood comes in with gets the tip, and let's see. Norwood starts with. We're going with Kevin English at center, Larry Tate at forward. There's Sean Williams, number 0, Dawson Raines, and Jack Zimmerman. And our first attempt doesn't go through, so here comes the Harrison Wildcats. And they're led by Spencer Gannett, 6'3" guard. And he's number 5, so he'll get position to score. He's averaging about 15.8 a game. His brother Connor averages 10 a game, so those are their two leading scorers. He's number 11. Sam Heinkreiter, Sam Heinkreiter, he's 6 foot and number 3. Norwood's going 2-3 right now. Nate looks a little confused to Harrison. They're not moving much, are they?
I think it's a 3-2, Dad.
Oh, okay, 3-2. Yeah, with yeah, it is showing a little confusion right there. That's good defense right now. Good coverage. Jack Zimmerman on the point really kind of holds him back. And who do they go to? But number 3, Sam Heinkreiter, he knocks down a 3 from the corner. The JV team shot the 3 real well from the corner too, so they really work on that shot, and they got some players that can finish that up. Harrison man-to-man going into Kevin English right there. Nice little move.
Great shot.
Nice hook shot. He's really developed that this year, hasn't he?
He really has, yeah. He's become their best scorer. And we can expect him to score 15 to 20 points tonight, I would imagine.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent, pretty solid most of the year. There's another 3.
Same kid. Heinkreiter again.
It's amazing how your best player you watch out for, and then another kid can sneak in there that anybody's capable of scoring if you leave him open enough.
He'd be their other shooter. He's averaging 7.5 points a game, and their second leading scorer is an inside guy, number 11, Connor Kinnett.
Okay. Norwood goes into Sean. He goes to that left-handed move that just doesn't go this time.
He's not as good as Kevin is at that Kareem left-handed hook.
Yeah. So in a 3-2, the corners are a little bit vulnerable because we've got the wings and the point covered. So that makes, if they go to the corner, then that makes the block a little more open because you got to rotate over with your bottom guy. So the rotation of when they break it down to the baseline, that's where the breakdowns can be. So that time they went in number 1, and I don't know why they fouled him. They probably didn't, or number 12. They probably didn't need to foul him. That's Colby Campbell. He's only like 5'8", so they didn't need to jump up and really go after his shot, did they?
No, they got the 2 monsters from Norwood down there. Just keep your hands up, and maybe he makes one, maybe he doesn't.
Right, make him do something.
Keep yourself out of foul trouble.
Into the game for Harrison, number 4, Will Neiman. Big center type. They're going to go with some size underneath a little bit more, it looks like. And he's averaging a couple rebounds a game and 7 points. So after their 2 leading scorers, after 15, they go down to 10 and then down to 7. So the other guys are just additional players. Norwood runs the pick and roll. Nice job by Larry to hold his player off at bay for the move, but he can't finish the move on there. 7-2 early going here for Harrison. They've hit 2 threes and a free throw. So we need to play it out a little higher. Now I said they brought in a bigger lineup. They don't have anybody underneath. So they're just still looking to score outside. And we have the right zone to keep them from getting good shots. Now, if you notice, that's a travel. Yeah, good calls. They haven't called that a lot this year. I've noticed people have been able to take that extra step.
That happens all the time.
It does.
See a travel go up, nobody defending him, and he moves his pivot foot. And they call it about half the time.
They catch it and then take the 2 steps, and it's a really quick timing kind of a call, but it does get skipped a lot. I don't know.
They're watching James Harden too much.
James Harden's who they're watching. A nice move by Kevin off of the screen.
I don't like that shot.
Right, I'm not sure that's his move. He can hit the 3, but that's off of a screen, not usually.
That was a hell of a pick set by 11.
It really was. Number 11 was Connor Gannett, and he, who was it, ran into him?
That was Williams. No, it wasn't.
Was it?
It was Will Harris.
Well, yeah, he did. He did run
they're
right
the same
in
height. I get them confused sometimes.
Yeah.
They're also brothers with 2 different last names.
And Norwood moving the ball well out on their perimeter, looking to get it into Kevin again. Jack on the move and gets his hand held. On the officiating tonight, we've got a good crew of officials. Doug Cox, Brad Rankin, and Jacob Rossi, and a good crew of referees.
I imagine that one of those guys could be thrown down themselves. He's about 6'6".
Yeah, he's definitely looks like a former player.
They like to get into Larry Tate in there. He's got some good post moves for him. He works better out of the short corner.
Yeah, and he's a decent passer, so if they double down, he'll find the open guy in most cases. Larry had a solid year this year for Norwood. Works hard underneath. Basically. Go ahead.
Well, they're keeping Kevin out high, and I'm not sure what's the defense they're in right now, Dave.
They're playing man-to-man. Straight man-to-man, yeah. Kevin working his way out higher than he is low at this point. And he's got more maneuverability than the guy that's guarding him, I think. So Will goes to the pick and roll out front. The only problem is their spacing for the roll part isn't going to be open. They've got too many help side people around.
They're doing a good job with help side defense. Their freshman team, their JV team, they're very, very good hustlers, very fundamentally sound. And that requires you to be the same way.
Right.
And passing the ball and holding the ball is okay. Keeps it out of their hands.
Okay, so Kevin gets a little impatient. He's got number 1 on him, and number 1 was shoving him around a little bit, and he just got a little impatient and pushed back. So Kevin gets his first foul.
Kevin will be okay if he manages to keep his cool, if he doesn't get too frustrated under there.
Yeah, he was working hard under there, but that guy was muscling him around. He's a little bit more stout than Kevin. And basically through and through, the Harrison team is a little more stout. There's a nice little steal. That's where we're good.
Come on, lefty.
That's where we're good. Will and Sean taking the ball and going to the hole. We've had some good games the last couple with their hustle. They're a good little team. They work well together.
And they're about the fastest kids you've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Up and down this floor. If Jean can get that right hand under control, he goes the left side almost automatically no matter what.
knocks down the first free throw, 7-3 in favor of Harrison at this point. So they scored early, 2 threes and a free throw, and haven't scored in the last couple of minutes. So Norwood able to hold them at bay for now. You know, the JV and the freshman game both went there like that, too. They would score in spurts, and then they would go cold for minutes at a time.
Yeah.
Now, here's where we're going to hurt Harrison, I think, that they hurt both the JV and freshmen with they pressed us. And I think we're going to be able to press them a little more. And Will, nice.
That's a charge, I hope.
I like that defense. I thought he was good. Maybe I thought he had good position and one maybe pushed off. I didn't think there was a real foul here at all.
I agree.
Yeah. He may have got away with I don't know. You got to let him play a little bit.
They've seemed to do that tonight. That was ticky-tacky.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But underneath, they don't call too many. This is a new group than we had before.
Mm-hmm, right.
Of referees, so we'll see how they call the game.
So a couple of newcomers. There's number 5 into the game. Not a newcomer. He's their leading scorer. That's Spencer Kinnett. So 4-10. They've got 3 3-pointers. So he was too open, being one of their best, and being their best scorer. Okay, Coach Norwood running a motion offense and looking for just some gaps. Drive and dish, drive and hustle. We can pick that up.
Let them play. I don't know why they can't call foul in there somewhere.
We could have done better on the loose ball there.
A little too much, and he's a little frustrated.
Yeah.
He's trying to get his points. Must have got poked in the eye.
Yeah, looks like he might have. But one thing they need to understand better is when they drive into another person, when you got a guy on you driving another person, that's time to kick it. If they get a separation, that's when you take it in. But he didn't have any kind of a separation.
Seems obvious, doesn't it? You've got 2 guys right there in front of you. That means
kick it to the outside.
One of your teammates is going to be open.
Harrison in their huddle with Andy Marks, their head coach, and Harrison at this point in 4th place in their league. Looks like that's where they'll finish. Jason just calling the timeout to continue to have the possession of the ball, but we had position to get the ball, and either Will, but he let Kevin kind of take care of it, and Kevin couldn't get rid of it. So Norwood will side out of bounds here. There's a nice good high-low. There you go. Good strong move. Way to stay with it, Kevin. That'll help out. Getting a couple of points.
And Norwood, you see a guy score a couple points. Nice pressure.
Good run and jump there. Will can recover.
See a guy get a couple points, Dad, and they seem to play better, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. That's true of most everybody. Some motivation to work a little harder. Nice drive right there. That's going to be a charge, I think. Yeah.
A little out of control.
Right.
He likes to get down the court fast, and if they've scouted at all, they know that.
Yeah.
And all they've got to do is go to that left side and take a charge like they just did.
That's only his first. Nobody has 2 yet, and I like to see a team go through the first quarter with nobody with more than 1 foul. So now we are pressing with the guards. So the likelihood of another foul could be here with Will and his brother Sean.
Got a minute left. The first quarter.
10-6 right now. Norwood down by 4.
Jack play good.
Okay, just a grab there, and that's going to be number 2 on Will.
That's on Jack, I believe. No, you're right.
He caught on Will on the way up. So, that was ill-advised right there with 1 minute left in the quarter. And Spencer
Kinnett
shooting 66%. I would think he would shoot better than that from free throws.
Well, he's shooting 35% from three-point range.
Yeah.
I would expect that too. In the JV game, I saw one of the weirdest free throw shots I've ever seen. The kid started at the back of the free throw line, bounced it once, walked up to the free throw line, and shot it.
That is an odd routine.
All in one motion. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
He made just about every one of them.
Really?
I think I'm going to teach some of these freshmen to do that. Good take by Dawson. Just couldn't finish.
Had a good gap, but he couldn't stay strong enough to finish. Norwood goes into man-to-man right now, and coach leaves Will in the game, or Sean in the game. There's another three by
that'll piss you off when you leave a non-shooter out open and he knocks
right,
it down.
yeah.
What
Sean
are you doing making that shot?
Yeah.
Once again, they penetrate a little too far and come up with a charge for Harrison. And like you said, Dan, they've got to recognize when they're being collapsed on and get rid of it. They've
So
also got to
both guards.
recognize where their teammates are.
Yeah. So both starting guards with 2 fouls on them. Or do they?
Well, Sean's got one.
Yeah, okay. Sean's only got one. Well, that's good. And what, did he just charge right there?
That wasn't Sean. Yeah.
That was Will.
Harrison charged.
Yeah.
That was. I'm sorry, I forgot his.
So we replaced though with Sean coming back in.
They're doing what they can to get an open shot. They got it.
Yeah.
On the air ball.
All right, good hustle. I mean, but we still have the potential to rush them and make them make quick shots and with our defense, with our front court defense. So
they've knocked down some threes. It's 14-6 after the first quarter.
Yeah, they had.
No reason to panic yet.
Did they have 4 threes?
I think they had 4
2 free throws.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what they had. So we could do better, making them drive to the goal and putting it on the floor a little bit. Because I think we can recover if we get up there. I think the threes they've gotten though have been in like in the half court, and our men getting lost on defense. We're not playing off of them. Really, they're getting loose. So we should be able to cover that a little better, man-to-man especially. So,
and of course they're going to have to score a little bit.
Yeah, we got to do more with the ball. Kevin with 2, and we can go in there a little more. Maybe get some of their bigger guys in foul trouble. But Kevin's going to have to be a little more slick with his move, because he's not going to overpower those guys underneath. He's a little overmanned that way. Size-wise, he's okay, but he's going to have to be a little more elusive with his moves. So we'll see what adjustment we can make in the first quarter. First quarter 6-14 in favor of Harrison. Of course, at the beginning of the game, you heard the pep band play the national anthem, led by Pat Bauer and his crew over there. Always do a good job with the pep band. So Harrison comes back out. We're in a 3-2 zone again. We're going back to that. So that's a little too open. Yep. And Jack's going probably too deep to cover the bottom, and too late to get out there. So
that's Sean Lawhorn.
Yeah.
He's only averaging 3.5 points a game.
So he's already
got 2 threes.
Yeah.
Within the first 8 minutes of the game. And he's got the ball again. You can't jump like that.
So Dawson gets the ball just kind of swiped away from him, and then leads to a drive to the basket, 19-6. So we just need a little more action on the offensive end. Coach yelling to reverse the ball. There's Jack coming up quick.
Get in there.
Can't get the roll. Good hustle right there by Will.
Oh,
puts it in. Nice job.
Stuck in there and stole it from him. That's how you get a rebound if you're a little guy.
That's how you do it, yeah. But wait for him to bring it down low. Norwood comes back man-to-man now. Will, I think, forgot that they were man-to-man. Jack with the hack on the way to the basket. I think our guys could learn to play a little more to the favored side of the player.
Sure.
He's got to take his right hand away right there. Jack not agreeing with the foul right there. He did whack at him and got him on the arm. He went too high. He did hit the ball, but referee not buying it. First free throw is good. It makes it 20-8. And again, the leading scorer on the line, Kennett, and he cannot get that one. Nice box out right there by Larry, right on the bat. Nice job.
Good job.
That's how it's fundamental basketball right there. That'll be Kennett's. That'll be the other Kennett.
Spencer Kennett. There's two of them.
Yeah, Connor Kennett, his first foul. He's a pretty well-built kind of kid. He's like 230, 6'5", and 230. I'm sure he's on the football team. So Norwood.
They're growing big out there in Harrison, don't
yes, they do. So Norwood sets a double screen for Sean. Oh.
Nice, nice soft touch.
Yeah, good soft touch after some contact. So I think
shift change.
Yeah, shift change for Harrison coming in.
Now that number 2 isn't handling the ball real well. Sean could probably put some pressure on him. It's a nice pass.
Good hustle right there by Larry on the move.
He's looking to score. Making moves.
Good hustle. Larry will follow his shot, that's for sure. Good look at it. He might have been able to get a little closer. We had a breakdown on defense last time that got a kick out to their best players, number 10 again.
3 for 3. No.
Now that's a little different angle for him to hit. Yeah, I think he did travel. He had a good idea to get the defense to go out to the possible shooter out front, but he never bit, so he knocked it away.
That James Harden fake pass and take it to the hole is something you have to practice if you haven't done it before.
It takes a good sell. And he was kind of predictable there. Good cutoff right there by Norwood.
Yep.
There's another 3 for Harrison. That's Will
every
Neiman.
Kid on that team, on this Harrison team, is able to pass over top of guys.
Yeah.
They're making good, quick, sharp passes.
And I think we're over-helping.
Really
I think we're over-helping, and that's what's giving them their open shots.
Kind of follow the ball around, not paying attention to much. You have to see both.
Yeah, 23-10 right now.
Get in there. Trying to bank it in from the side. Not a high percentage shot. I don't know who's guard number 4, but
you know the shots that they've made have almost about 4 of them out of the 6 or 7 they got.
Get in there, Sean.
Have been made from the top of the circle. The ones from the wing and the corner, they haven't hit as much.
Right.
So there's something there, I guess, that they're more comfortable from the front of the rim than they are the side.
That was a nice effort there by 22, Larry Tate. He's going to get his rebounds and he's going to get some points that way.
He's got a good knack for the ball. He's a good scrapper, good hustler, doesn't give up on it. And, he assumes every shot's going to be missed. That's why he's in there getting rebounds.
Yeah, that's a huge help on a team.
So Coach going with a little more speed again with all 3 of the guards. And I don't think the size difference will hurt at all because they don't go inside. I think we're looking to run and jump here. And nice job of passing right there.
Good hands, Larry.
But
ill-advised pass there.
Good outlet, except it was lobbed, and one of the guards needed to stay and be the outlet, and the other one take off down the floor. So
if I've got those 3 guards out there and I get a rebound underneath, I might just launch it down the floor and they'll catch up to it.
Yeah.
And then I might get pulled out too.
So So one of the. All right, there's nice movement into Kevin.
No call.
That's a fake charge. I don't know. That's a flop. That's a flop. I don't like that call at all. It's late.
It was very late.
So that's second call on Kevin, and
he didn't want to call that.
And Kevin, instead of getting flustered, he kind of smiled and clapped at the referee. He let him make his call. I know he didn't like it, but Kevin, it wasn't a great move. Don't get your 3rd foul here, Kevin. Good rebound right there. Nice ball movement. Just can't get to the hole. Norwood moving around the perimeter right now.
They've got all the guys out on the perimeter.
Nice call. And I like that call because He kind of got shoved into the kid. The kid wasn't in position. It looked like a charge because he ran straight into him, but I think the call was probably on the wrong kid. It was on the push. So Jason Bosey is expressing.
For number 5.
Coach Jason Bosey and Steve Bosch, his assistant coach, expressing their derision toward the refereeing right now. I think this has been the closest claw game I've seen. As far as fouls. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some calls that I haven't seen normally make this year. A referee politely taking his criticism, and may hear too much in a little bit, but we'll see. So Larry makes a first run. It makes it 23-13, and
only 2 points so far for Larry.
Larry not known to be a scorer. What's he averaging?
He gets garbage points a lot. As you can see there, he gets in there after his own rebound. And he's wide open on the basket.
Oh, nice. That's Larry Tate to a tee, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, misses free throw, gets a layup. He's averaging nine a game, though, for Norwood, so that's not bad.
No.
But it's a lot of garbage.
They're called garbage points, but I don't like that term.
Yeah, that's
they're hustle points.
They're hustle points, exactly. That's better.
Well, that was too easy.
Just a breakdown right there. Yeah, that's a good read by the offensive player. He kept his...
I'll tell you what, Sean can get out of control, and he gets it right back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does. They have fun playing out there, don't they?
I'm not sure. I don't mind that penetration by Kevin English, but he's got to use his left hand sometimes.
Right.
It makes it too easy to defend.
Yeah. It kind of predetermines his move. He did there at least, knew he was going to take it all the way, and then it kind of closes off for him. And he got to get bulked up a little bit more because he got bumped off balance, and that hurts him a lot.
We hope he does. He's got some time. He's only a sophomore.
And there's Dawson threw the ill-advised pass to Larry, but they couldn't get to it, and Larry scores again, 16-25. It closes to 9. And 2:03 left in the half. So Norwood hanging in. It's very reminiscent of the other two games. We just had too many breakdowns on defense. Nice hustle by number 4. That's Will Neiman, off the get his own rebound and after the missed layup. Norwood working hard. Larry working underneath. He's got an advantage there. Nice move by Larry. A little too strong with that shot. No foul trouble to speak of on either team. Of course, for Norwood.
Does Jack have 3?
No.
He just has 2?
Yeah.
Foul on number 1, Harris. His second, team tonight.
Well, that's 2 on Will then. So we're in pretty good shape so far if we get through the next minute and 20 without anybody getting 3. And I thought our pressure might get to us and cause us to foul too much, but it hasn't been a problem. So on the free throw line, number 2, Cole Combs. He shoots 75%, so he's likely going to make both, and he does. So that puts them up 29-16. So, Nate, what I'm looking for Norwood here is to kind of stay within 10 by halftime. We can do that. We can go in the locker room confident that we can stay in the game. If Harrison happens to get a run of points and takes it up to 15 or 17, it could mean a little trouble. Nice move there. Nice move by Will. That's his move. That's on the other side of the floor, but still a good move. 29-18. That was a big bucket right there that we could take into halftime.
He's got 4 points so far.
So Harrison with a 1-3-1 type offense, and they're running off the post a little bit. They're looking to go into the lane, step out if they have a 3-point opportunity. 37 seconds left. They're content to work the clock a little bit. There's a nice drive to the bucket. Good hands by Larry. And a travel, good defense by Norwood. Good job. Jason Posey going to go with Kevin English in the ball game. And Kevin's going to go in for
Chris Anderson.
Chris. That's why I can't find him. I got him down as a different number. He's number 2. All right, so we're looking for to go the last shot. So I think Nate, with like 5 seconds to go, 6 maybe take it to the hole or try to score so they don't get it back, and we'll be within 11. And if we do better, we'll be within less than 11, which is right on range. So kids trying to understand 12 seconds, so we're going to be in good shape here. Dawson with the handling the ball. There goes Will, and that's a nice little look right there, and a 3 with 3 seconds to go. No foul here, no foul.
Nice
line drive, and 21-29. Nice shot. Really good play right there. Nice call by Jason Posey.
We hope you're enjoying Norwood Community Television's coverage of this community event. We'd like to thank Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road for supplying pizzas for our all-volunteer crew.
The 3 down to go down 8, which is even better than 10, of course. And again, in the background, you hear the band playing Love and Honor. And so first half, Nate, one of those games that they looked in control early. They hit a bunch of threes, too many threes, and then we were able to come back with some pressure and some inside play for Norwood.
Mm-hmm.
So for Norwood, Larry Tate was 6, and Kevin with 6, and then with that three-pointer there, Sean has 7 points for Norwood. So we'll take a break for halftime, and we'll be back with the second half action. Here we are at Norwood, and we'll take a halftime break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Norwood High School Gymnasium on Friday or Tuesday, the February 12th, with Norwood versus Harrison High School, and Nate Bolden and myself, Jack Bolden. We're here. We're down 21-29 at the moment. We just finished the first half with 3 by
Sean
Williams, and there's Will from the corner. And we were just talking about how Will probably shouldn't shoot as much, but he hits his corner shot. That's what
I don't think we said probably. I think we said he shouldn't.
And it was only a 2, though. He stepped on the line. So we're going to double team and trap. And nice little trap right there. Good hustle by Norwood.
Good recovery.
And trying to make Harrison rush a little bit, and it works out. All right. Made him rush a shot a little bit.
We're on the better rim now.
Good hustle by Jack.
Sean did a good job of getting to the rim there, but he had a weird
absolutely.
angle.
So Norwood goes back with the starters: Kevin English, Larry Tate, Sean Williams, Dawson Raines, and Jack Zimmerman. Except for Dawson's not in, is he? It's Will Harris starting for Dawson. So Harrison coming back with nice hustle by Larry. All right, did step on the line. Nice hustle right there. Almost a 10 count for Norwood as well. 1 minute in, we've cut it to 5 points, and the trend for the game has been one team goes on a run, the other team catches up. So we hope that we can continue our run without them getting one. So, good hands right there by Will.
He's going all the way.
That's a block. That is a block, and it counts. Nice basket. He
go.
moved into Kevin right there. It was going to be close, but Kevin took strong to the goal right there. Good bucket by Kevin English.
Cuts it down to 3 early in the first third quarter.
Yeah. And timeout for Harrison. Harrison, I can't tell who they've got starting, but they've got the 2 Kinnett brothers, Connor and Spencer Kinnett, and Sam Heinkreider. Cole Combs is in, and I think Colby Campbell. So looks like the pressure may work. Harrison's guard's not nearly as quick as our guards, and if we keep the pressure on, we're going to bother him a lot. Coach Bosey in the huddle wanted to take a moment to recognize our people at the scores table who are so valuable to us to have these games, and of course Joel Ward always here with keeping the scorebook, teacher in the middle school, and Bud Rich on the clock. Bud Rich, a Norwood grad and a longtime supporter of Norwood Indian basketball, and of course one of our Hall of Famers, Tracy Wharf, one of our first female athletes here at Norwood, and she's doing the announcing for tonight. And we all appreciate all those people helping us make this game happen.
I think Bud's in the Hall of Fame as well, Dad, isn't he?
That's right, he is. Bud got the Indian Award a few years back, and very dedicated Norwood contributor. Kevin goes up Kevin. With the one, and we're down 2. So that puts pressure on the 3-point shot for Harrison a little bit.
They're confused. They're not sure what to do.
Right. Maybe drag the foot right there.
I like these quick guys up top.
Oh, heck yeah.
They got Kevin down there.
They got lucky to complete that pass right there. Now we got to settle down and play half-court defense, and Jack with the foul. Just too much of a reach.
Foul on Jack Zimmerman, his 3rd, team 2nd.
So Jack will have to come out of the game, and Dawson will come in for Jack Zimmerman. Jack a little flustered tonight in a lot of ways. He's had a couple of unfortunate fouls. But
you like to see him go out strong. He's only got 2 games left as a senior, and then plus a tournament, of course. But they picked up Taft in the tournament, didn't they? And that's
Hughes. Norwood plays Hughes in the first round of the tournament.
Either team is going to be very hard to beat.
A couple of free throws by their leading scorer, Spencer Kinnett, and that puts them up 4 now. So that's all right.
Sean's got his angry face on.
Yeah. Good defense by Harrison. They're playing good man-to-man defense. They like to pressure.
Fundamental.
They fundamental help side. Not a lot of openings in it. We got to be patient.
We're not setting any screens. We're just kind of shuffling around.
That's right.
And that's going to work.
That's a nice little cut to the basket by Sean Williams. Takes it in and gets fouled. So that's a good patience right there.
Let's see what Sean's shooting from the free throw line this year.
It's 2 fouls on Sean Kinnett. That might be a thing that we can go to later on.
Knocks the first one down. Sean's shooting 66%.
Okay. Notice his shot is a little flat and a little no spin. In fact, it's a little sideways spin. So there's something on there with his right hand that's making that ball not spin. So Norwood man-to-man pressure right here. Oops.
No foul there for some reason.
Right.
Punch in the chest, nothing.
That's a good no call. Could have called a foul. And Coach upset with Coach Andy Marks upset with their defense. They missed a free throw, and then we try to reach or missed the layup. And they try to reach in and take the ball back. So nice play. Down by 2, 29-31. Norwood screens down, looking to get a pick and roll right here with Dawson and Kevin. Nothing there. Here comes Sean. Nice little shot right there, a little short.
He's going to go get it.
And again, off of Norwood. Norwood comes and helps their player, Kevin, off the floor. So number 11, for Harrison, Connor Kinnett with 3 fouls. So might be able to go into him a little bit, and that's what they were trying to do. So here's Spencer Kinnett bringing the ball up the floor. We're just looking to double team. He takes it all the way to the bucket. That's a nice play right there. It's a little risky. I mean, we're a little bit too committed to the pressure right there.
Razzle dazzle by Sean.
Coach is yelling carry on Sean, and he may be, but they haven't called it yet, so
they don't
not
like
likely. There's a shot by Dawson. A little impatient right there. I don't think he was wide open enough to try for that one, but a little bit off. He can hit that. Here's Connor Kinnett with the ball. Over to brother. Strong drive to the basket. It's just too open. It's too easy right now for them to take it to the hole. So a little better half-court defense is what we need right now. Down 6. So see if we can get into Larry with number 11, Connor on him, Connor Kinnett. And if we can get another foul on him, have him come out of the game, that'd be a help to us. Kevin playing out. Nice drive to the goal right there. Can't finish. All right, good block, but a good strong take by Connor Kinnett. And now all of a sudden they're up 8. That's another run of points for one of the teams. Norwood's going to call timeout at half court.
Full timeout, Norwood.
So Norwood will take a full timeout. We'll talk it over. Ray Campbell bringing out coach's chair.
He's good about that.
He's a good assistant coach. He'll do whatever it takes. And Ray, again, one of our former Hall of Famers in the Norwood Basketball or Athletic Hall of Fame. And of course, back behind the bench is Taylor Wellman, the JV coach.
That would be Steve Bosch, I believe. You mean back here?
I mean behind Jason Boza. He's Taylor's by the cameraman, right? He's by one of our Eddie Driftmeyer, one of our cameramen right now, trying to get on camera. So, so Taylor always has fun coaching, doesn't he?
Yeah, he loves it.
He does. He really has a good time. Yeah. And then of course yourself with head freshman coach Mike Burns, and you had a nice game tonight, only losing 46-40, and you're doing it. You guys are doing a lot of work with only 6 players.
That's right.
Had injuries and other things happen that just left you with those 6 guys, and they play hard all the time.
They try to. They get tired for sure. They don't have many breaks during the game. We have to use our timeouts wisely because they need so many breaks.
Now Taylor has a good roster, but same thing. They play as hard as they can play for that whole game too. Very, very dedicated group of young men trying to play basketball.
Both teams plagued by some injuries.
There's Kevin for 3.
Get in there, Larry.
Now I don't understand that. That clearly was a takeout by Connor Kinnett, and Larry trying to throw the ball off of him, but no foul called. Larry was forced out. Anyway, they get the ball. Jason letting them know about it. Okay, press on, and I don't think he's going to be able to dribble out of this. Maybe pass out.
These 2 guys are quick. They got away with it there.
Nice little play right there. Nice play by Spencer Kinnett to his brother Connor. Connor finished with a layup. 10-point lead. The press not bothering them right now. We haven't been able to run it that much, but no, I think we need to go get somebody inside and post up and see if we can get some action that way.
And we have nobody inside.
And nobody's posting up, so it's got to be Larry or Kevin. And they're just kind of spending their time outside. And there's a steal. That's a travel right there. He had visions. That was Will Neiman. Had visions of dunking it and too many steps. So that's more embarrassing, and it can be an emotion turner for Norwood too, because that's embarrassing right there. And he comes out immediately.
He should. You just go make the layup. You're up a couple more points. You're up 12 if you make that. And then you go and hang yourself up on the rim. Their fans didn't like that call, did they? But
no, they didn't.
That was a bad pass.
That was what it was. I mean, throw it to the outside hand of the receiver when you're throwing passes like that.
Not the invisible man. Well, they got Larry in there, and he's working his butt off. Not able to get it into him. And Dawson.
That's where Larry is. That's the other advantage.
No.
That's a good spin move. I don't like that call either. They haven't made a right call yet, have they?
Not one.
Except for the travel. They did make the travel call down there. But
he had his elbow up, and it looked bad, but he didn't touch him. It's a
Harrison on the move again. Norwood looking to trap. Just a little bit late. But as I was saying, the other advantage of having a post player is he's got offensive rebounding.
Sure. Okay. Larry's definitely good at that.
All right. Referees calling some ticky-tack stuff here, it seems like, but we'll move on. They do those kinds of things. Norwood goes 2-3 out of bounds. And there's their best shooter and scorer open for 3, and they don't cover. So that puts Harrison up 13, 42-29. So just need a little offense here.
Been a
Larry posted up.
Hit anything. They've got to score. Okay.
All right, there you go. Chris Anderson with a three-pointer.
Anderson decides to step up and do it.
That's what we needed right there. Nice, cool, calm.
He's got to recover.
Almost over and back, but not quite.
Gosh darn it.
Sean letting his man get in front of him. When they cut across the lane, you have to be in front of the player because if they catch it, they're going to score. So Sean a little bit late getting to his man right there, and it's their best scorer too. So you got to keep the ball away from him as much as you can. All right, there's another foul.
One in our favor. Still a little confused on offense, I think.
So Sean comes out. Coach takes the clipboard down to show him what he's doing wrong. And so in for him is
I believe his
Will.
brother came in.
Yeah, Will came in. Nice drive by Dawson. Just can't finish.
Can't finish. It reminds me of Dana Carvey on Saturday Night Live doing
Can I finish?
President Bush. Can it finish? Can it finish? Can it finish? Can
That
it
was
finish?
Ross Perot. That's who that was. Way back.
That's right. Ross Perot. Can't finish. Can't finish.
There's good rebound by Larry. Good take. Good battle for the rebound. We're down 12, so we've hit a spurt where we haven't scored much. The last bucket was a three-pointer by Chris.
They've got to try not to get discouraged and keep their heads with them.
Right. Yep.
Play good defense.
And Harrison has led us back in the game several times. So 40 seconds left in the quarter. It's been a quick quarter.
Bosey's screaming at Chris to get the ball from him.
Just one more pressure because we're quick enough. And he wants us to deny the ball. 27 seconds left. Should be able to keep them from getting the ball. Good hands by Larry.
It definitely works if everybody's doing it.
And a lot of reaching right there that they were letting go. And as long as they let it go, you're going to get away with it. So
It's even, Steven, but I hate it.
it's too much. It's too much reach. Yeah, it's bad defense when you're.
It's very.
So during this timeout, 30-second timeout, we want to thank La Rosa's, we want to thank Papa John's Pizza tonight at 4803 Montgomery Road for supplying pizzas to all our volunteer crew. I apologize for that, but Papa John's one of our underwriters of the studio, so appreciate their help very much. And speaking of the crew, we'll recognize all those people here in a few minutes, and don't want to forget them. 18.4 left in the third quarter, down 12, and Harrison with the ball. So they're looking to take the last shot of the quarter and take some momentum going into the final quarter. So they're looking to lob inside, nothing there. Norwood in good position right there on defense. So we're looking to take away the right hand, force them to the middle of the floor, and there's a drive, totally right hand, and almost got it to fall, but a foul on Kevin in the last 12 seconds. That seemed like more than 5 seconds, didn't it? I know Bud's on top of that, but they shot with 7 to go. Seemed like they ran more of a play. So Connor Kinnett will be on the line for 2. He makes the first one, 45-32. So we have enough time now to come down and get a bucket. So let's see if we can make that happen. And
I'd like to see him put Sean back in there and hit another 3 just to end the quarter.
It's going to be have to be a quick one. So I need a drive to the basket, or maybe Dawson out front with a 3. And so 46-32, 7.4 left. Coach Marks substituting to not get his guys in foul trouble. Nice drive right there, and there's a foul. That's not a bad play because they have fouls to give. But so now we get the ball on the side with almost 3, 2.9 left. So if we have a good little out of bounds play here, it'd be good time to run it. So we had a right idea. Kevin could have gotten better position to catch that ball right there. He let him reach right over him. So at the end of 3 quarters, Norwood down 46-32, Nate. And that quarter ended up, we took the game by the reins to start with, and then couldn't maintain it as Harrison comes back strong at the end of the quarter.
Yep, they've been consistent. And like we said, Norwood hasn't knocked down too many shots. They haven't finished, which is something I've heard in practice all year long when I sneak in after the varsity's done.
Just harp on
finish.
It, harp on it, yeah.
I hear finish all the time. I get so sick of hearing it.
So real quick, I want to recognize our camera crew and studio people, and James Tackett up there doing the graphics, and then we've got Travis Rice and Nikki Rice, husband and wife team, helping him out tonight. On a camera is Eddie Driftmeyer. Eddie was on the floor. He's on the floor camera right now. We got Mo Abdul helping, and then of course Tyler Meyer, the superstars, Tyler Meyer and Steve Grothaus, up in the studio as well. And so we thank all these people from Norwood Cable Television for putting these games on and letting the city and the players be able to view themselves on camera. It's always fun to go with your friends and look through the game and see how you did. And, quite honestly, it makes it a little more true than what you can tell people. So it's right there on camera. But anyway, it's always good to see that. There's a nice little shot by Dawson. Nice three. That was a great look and a great shot right on line. So that's a good start to the fourth quarter for Dawson. And Harrison on the move again. And there's a push-off by number 5.
How about that? That little kid called it from the stand.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Talked to him and calling it.
A little activity right there. He's fired up over that little guy. Is Spencer Cannett with his that is his third foul. So him and his brother both have 3. And just a little elbow out. It doesn't take much to get that advantage. So Norwood again trying to get a run of points and get back in the ball game. Good movement right there.
Oh, it was explosive.
And he was fouled on the way to the basket. That's going to be a 1-on-1 anyway. So Dawson gets to look at 2 shots. Or a 1-on-1, I should say. So before Dawson takes a line, I want to recognize our cheerleaders, Zanaya Allen, Ryan Arthur, Odessa Birch, Nevaeh Downs, Nevaeh Maxberry, Kyra Molden, and Paitlin Rudd. A wonderful group of girls and cheerleaders, and we appreciate their efforts to bring home the wins for Norwood too. Thank you, girls. And Dawson knocks down that first free throw. So makes it 10, and this will make it under 10, and it rolls in.
Attaboy.
So Norwood, hopefully the pressure can pick back up, and we can get a couple easy buckets out of it. But they're clear out. Our rotation needs to be a little quicker. We probably need Will back in for some of the outside pressure there. So
Sean,
yeah, Will's already in. So keeping him outside, out front, pretty good. Larry lets him drive by and goes to the bucket. So that's not the defense you want.
No, they've got such a good touch around the basket. Every time they penetrate, they score.
Definitely, yeah, and that's Connor's 10th point, and that's his average for the year. So he's right on pace for his, and even to prove it.
Still
his
running
brother,
the same kind of offense. Get in there.
A little strong right there for Dawson. Good rebound.
Got the rebound.
There's Kevin. There's a charge.
Yeah. He lowered his shoulder, and that was good acting too.
He did. Yep. Kevin's.
He can't lower his shoulder that way.
No. He didn't make a move. He just dribbled right into him, and he didn't fake. You fake one way and you get him off balance, and you got an angle to go with. Now that's Kevin's 4th foul. No, it's only his 3rd. No, it's his 4th.
It's his 4th. He's going to put Jack back in for him.
Yeah. All right. Good ball movement by Harrison. They're really too good at passers right now. They're too strong with the ball, and we're really not bothering with the pressure. There's Kevin. He's going to look for a 3, and it's a little too flat and too hard.
He's going to make a stupid foul there and get out of here. He's looking to it.
Nice drive right there by Connor. Cannett.
He takes the ball strong.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's got a nice little touch. when he gets to the goal. So we're down 15 all of a sudden. There's Kevin. Nice move there. And he gets held on the arm.
I think
Good
he's
spin
trying
move.
to prove something, don't you?
It looks like he's got he's on a mission a little bit and kind of taking a little too personal, but he's taking it to the hole.
Yeah, he's got 9 points on the night. That's way below his average. Well, I'm not sure what his average is, but it seems like he gets 15 to 17 tonight. He averages.
He's averaging
12.5. So. He's just under it. But you can see his frustration from not scoring tonight. And he's got to be careful because he's got 4 fouls on him.
Yeah, and when you get like that, sometimes it's you forget about your 5th foul, and so he's got to come out for now. They need him in, but yeah, it's a good move by Jason to get him out, and Jack Zimmerman comes back in, and Jack hasn't seen a lot of action tonight because of the fouls too. So he's going to have to watch him. Well, he wants to have a contribution.
A few times.
So our press isn't
out,
affected at all. No, it's not. Coach yelling out instructions to play good defense, which they do. They're always intense on defense. There's Will backing up for 3. And 4 too strong.
We're not making our cuts as good as we could. We're not looking to move the ball too much. We're just trying to score without working for it.
Yeah, exactly.
As they hit another 3. And they're knocking down everything right now.
Right. So 19-point lead all of a sudden. Jason takes a timeout wisely. And he's probably out a 30-second one, so probably going to be a full. Nope, he's going to take a 30. So something to get back in. The pressure's got to change. It's ineffective. So it's not. It's not because of out front. I mean, they're getting beat out front, but then our back people are not covering anything, and so it's all breaking down. So it's too easy to get by us, and then we're not able to cover what's back there behind us. A lot of layups, a lot of drives, and some 3-pointers.
The band's trying to get the crowd pumped up, but there's more Harrison people than there are Norwood.
Definitely, and it is a very sparse crowd. It is a Tuesday night, and Harrison did bring a pretty good squad.
I guess it's worth mentioning that they're a Division I school.
Definitely,
We
yeah.
are Division II.
We're a small Division II.
Small Division
And they're
II.
Division I, and they've had, a decent year. And there's a block. Okay, nice drive by Larry. Good left hand for Larry. That'll be 10 points for Larry, and he can make 11 here. So Larry reaching his average plus.
I think that makes it 8. 8 points for Larry.
Okay. I thought they had put that up. Yeah.
He
couldn't finish.
8.5.
Okay, so he needs another bucket. So 4.5 minutes left in the game, and Norwood needing some real positive things to happen here, and that's going to help. Good defense there. Still let him get to the basket closer than he should have. They take away the right hand a little better. Dawson's got ideas here, taking it to the hole, trying to take charge.
Can't finish.
And just could not finish.
Good block, Kevin.
All right. Good block.
I think he traveled. Why
nice
not?
Move right there.
Gotta finish.
He's going so hard. It's a tough one to finish. Maybe if he stopped and jump stop and put it up. And
those aren't as noticeable when some of them fall earlier in the game.
Nice move by Jack to knock that away, and Larry dribbles it off his foot. And Larry comes from behind too. Jack says, "I'll take it," and there he is. Nice in the game.
Now that's a Jack we see in practice every single day.
Yeah. It's his first bucket of the night. So cuts to 14, and anything can happen. Harrison taking their time bringing it up. Connor Kinnett and Larry with the reach. Kind of a hold. Kind of ticky-tack out there, but still a foul. He didn't move his feet.
When when a man's moving by you and he gets touched, he's going to get by you anyway.
Out there in front of the referee.
It's not a good call or not a good foul to take, but at the same time, he doesn't have to call that. He's not calling reaching ever.
Right.
But he's going to make that call.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a difference in the game really, but.
Okay, so Kevin's going to take that all the way. Nice play. Okay. Nice job, Kevin. That was a good reach and steal, and he felt like he earned that bucket. So Kevin now up with 12 points.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. There you go, Jack.
Oops. Thought he had pretty good position, but he got his leg in there somehow. And that's Jack's 4th foul. None of them have been any good.
No.
He's just flustered. So in for Harrison, number 12, Cody Campbell. And out comes Hayden Bill. Yeah. Number 2 on the line, Cole Combs, and he's going to get a 1-on-1, and he makes first. They got good strokes on the line, too. They got nice touches, good spin on the ball. 2:44 left in the game, 58-45.
Good free throw shooters. Mm-hmm. Very good.
So Norwood spreading out, and good move right there by
Chris Anderson.
By Chris, thank you. And it's going to be 2-shot free throw for Chris because that's the bonus plus.
A little confusing on the floor.
Yeah, foul was on number 12 for sure. So they're calling on number 2, and number 2 has 4 fouls, and that would be 5 fouls. Okay, so now they changed it. Well, that's correct. And we got the replay if you want to see it here, refs, and you can go to the booth. But yeah, that's the right call. That's definitely number 12. It's only his first. So Chris makes the first one, and that'll give him 4 points.
Was that on Chris?
It was on Chris. He was standing on the line, I guess, when he got the ball. So, goodness gracious. That's why the ref's there, and that's why you're not supposed to do that. But
we hope you're enjoying Norwood Community Television's coverage of this community event. We'd like to thank Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road for supplying pizzas for our all-volunteer crew.
And nice little trap right there. That's a good job right here by Norwood right now. We got everything covered. There's number 4 with the 3-point goal. And it's a nice look. That's Will Neiman, and that's his 13th point. Will Neiman averages 7. He's doubled his average tonight. There's Larry for 3. Nice look by Larry. He matches it. So good job right there. So Norwood looking to trap, and we've been a little out of position. Good hustle right there by Dawson. Fans over outside wanting to get the hands off. There's nice Chris, nice move. A little short.
See what Jack got up on that one.
He did.
He was about 10 feet away from the ball. Saw that coming.
Nice drive right there. Good drive by Spencer Kinnett. There's good opening right there. Nice play. But into the trees and a little bit too small to finish that one. Kevin's going to get his 5th foul reach. Yep. And his demeanor has been much better tonight about the fouls. I know he's flustered still, but he's had some cheap fouls that he shouldn't have had. But he hasn't gotten flustered, and I like that demeanor better than I do the angry type reactions. So in the ball game for Norwood is Mike.
That's Mike Wood. He's a JV star.
One of the JV hustlers and scrappers, and
he is. He works hard. He's earned his playing time with varsity.
Yeah.
He's working on his jump shot some, but he gets in there. And I don't believe he scored any varsity points yet. So
I don't think he has
see if they can
either.
find Mike. You know what, though? If he scores, he's going to get a rebound and score.
Yeah. You know, Larry got that guy on his hip a little bit, but not enough to turn the corner, and so Larry's trying to work his way in, and that's just something that they got to read a little better overall. That opening
it's a lot street ballish.
It is. It's a little street ballish, and you know, they've gotten away with maybe a travel or two and things like that, but that's something to work on. You know, you get the guy on your hip, but you got to be sure you can get in between the other guy too. Larry misses both free throws, so he could have used those. Well, Larry does have 11. They did fix that.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
So 1 minute left in the game, and Norwood leaves their best player open under the basket for a layup. And
not what you want to do.
No, not really. So
he's trying to turn a corner, doesn't have much either.
Oh, so Will goes up for rebound and comes down on one of their players, and that's our ninth foul maybe. And so they're going to shoot a 1-on-1 down at the other end. It's 9th team foul, so not 2 free throws yet. So it hasn't been an easy game for the referees tonight, has it?
I don't know if it ever is.
Well, it's been sloppier than I think usual. Yep. A lot of reaching and a lot of people out of position. And, of course, we've been taking a lot of chances trying to get the ball back, those kinds of things. And
I got to imagine for a referee, as long as the score is as different as it is now, I'm not too worried about it. Don't you think? If it comes down to the wire, they're probably second-guessing some of those calls they make.
Yeah, I like to think that the referees, you know, and they seem to be on the ball throughout the whole game. They don't try to pay attention to the score, which I kind of wish they would more and give the team that's not in favor a little bit of slack, especially when it's lopsided. But
at home,
and but you know, I haven't been unhappy with tonight's refereeing crew. They've had some calls don't agree with, but it's been a good crew all overall.
I agree.
So Jack goes for three and can't hit that one. And Norwood is going to give the ball up to Harrison. We're down to 27 seconds. Down 18. Harrison making some substitutions to finish the game out and let their players get some recognition as they come out. Norwood's ball. So we're going to finish up. Maybe Mike can get a rebound here. Mike Wood. Nice take by Larry. But Mike getting in the scorebook with the foul. And 19.1 left. So one of their JV players, number 0, I don't know who that is going to go to the line and attempt some free throws in the varsity game. They didn't shoot free throws well in the JV game, though, so maybe he'll miss this one. It's a double bonus, so he gets 2 shots. Nice touch right there for the big kid. So this kid is number 0 on the JV, and it is...
He must not be number 0 on the JV.
Number 0 on the JV, yeah.
Well, look at his height. He's
he happens to be
6'4", Bradley Robertson.
Brady Robertson.
Brady.
Good rebound right there by Jack. Kicks it out.
Get back in
7
there, Jack.
seconds left.
I think he stepped on some camera equipment.
There's Mike for 3. And a little off. Larry still hustling, scrapping, and that's the game.
That's the game.
So we want to thank all the Norwood administration, Tina Akers here tonight, and of course the assistant athletic director, who is Jen List. She was in charge tonight. Of course, always Alex Hines, athletic director for Norwood. So for the whole crew, the coaches and everybody, cheerleaders, the band, we want to thank you for being here tonight. Norwood on the short end of the deal to a tough Harrison team. Harrison gets their 10th win, and Norwood goes down again, 49-68. And Nate, you got any additional things?
Well, I just hope that one day we get to commentate on a winning effort sometime soon.
Well, we'll get to try on Friday. It's been a pleasure, and we just want to sign off here for Nate Bolden. This is Jack Bolden signing off from Norwood High School Gym. Good evening, everybody.
Underwriting for this program was provided by Papa John's at 4803 Montgomery Road. Papa John's, locally owned and operated.